Yeah, Moses has a way with a staff. We all knew he could do a clever trick.
With the frogs and the locusts,
over a river filled with blood, and the hail and the boils,
and 3 days without the sun.
But this was something we could not predict.
when the waters in the sea were such a week and past, that was all the proof we need. There was nothing left to us. We're proud to testify that this man is on our side. You don't want to fight this guy, just look at those who tried. A pillar of fire kept the Pharaoh back. The Red Sea parted and let us pass. The Pharaoh's chariots came to attack. The sea came down with a mighty crash. Now we're stranded here in the great Iraq. We took the last exit to Sinai. The signpost said, this is where you'll find the very last road to the Sinai desert. You know the Sinai desert is not that cool. This man Moses is more than a man, a miracle worker, there is no doubt. He'll save our people if anyone can. We'll try that the Hebrews out. Now we got a new life and a brand new plan. We took the last exit to Sinai. Sign said this is a desert, you fool. The very last road to the Sinai desert. You know the Sinai desert is not that cool. Not that cool. Not that cool. On the road from Canaan is another sun. Since ancient days is nothing but a life of pain. We've been to reclaim that side of mine. So for many years we were held in chains. Now what are we doing here? We don't have a clue, but we could not stay back there. What are we supposed to do? We took the last exit to Sinai. Went across the sea like a swimming pool. The very last road to the Sinai desert. You know the Sinai desert is not that cool. The Sinai desert is not too cool. Not too cool. It's Moses who brought us here. He's the man who did this deed. Moses has made it clear that we can't help but succeed. We got Moses, 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 working for the cause. We'll make it across the Sinai desert. We can't fail because we got Moses, Moses, Moses. Moses is all we need. We got Moses, Moses, Moses. With Moses we are guaranteed. 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 Oh God, what do they know? Oh God, what do they know of you? They saw the Red Sea parting, endured the 7 plagues, and now we are departing. But to where and who can say? Oh God,
What do I know? Oh God, what do I know of you? I've seen your bushes burning. You've told me what to do. And now I am returning to you. But who and what are you? They're just people. They act like children. They love a fairy tale. They'll be confused and they'll get angry if somehow this quest should fail. I'm their leader, but I'm not certain of where or when or how. I'm not amused. This is not funny. Tell me, what do I do now? Oh God, we will never know for sure, but God, I know we'll make it through. I know you will be with us until the very end. And if you will stay with us, it's time to begin. It is time to begin. Do you recall before we started, just before they let us out, that night when things got crazy? Now what was that all about?
When the sky got green and ugly, and the firstborn died in droves, unless they painted blood on the door of their abodes.
Whatever all that meant, it shook up the status quo. 'Cause Ramses, he relented, and he let the people go. Yes, he let the people go. It was strange, it was creepy.
I can't forget how it went down.
That night when things got crazy,
and the destroyer came to town.
I was too.
We were panicked, how about you?
I rather enjoyed it.
what?
Was edgy, full of danger. Nothing could have been stranger. You were sure if you could make it, if you chase it, you could shake it.
Nathan really loves those kind of things.
Well, the feeling was delicious, enough to make you superstitious. Shivers down your spine, an exciting state of mind.
Nathan really takes the darker memes.
Dathan, you're too weird. The destroyer should be feared, and we never can forget what our people got from it.
Freedom, freedom, freedom. Freedom, freedom, freedom. When the destroyer passed above, it was frightening to see. Gave Pharaoh the final shove, and he set our people free.
We need a national holiday for when our overcame that that threat.
We need to name that holiday.
We need a name we won't forget. What are we gonna call it? The day when it passed over, Destroyer Day.
That won't fit.
The day when it passed over.
Maybe D-Day.
Sleep on it.
The day when it passed over.
Not so hot.
The day when it passed over.
Free Passage Day.
I think not.
Here it is, Joshua, easy to say. A name we'll remember till our dying day. Overpass Day. Well,
Let's sleep on it, okay? I'm sure we'll find a way to commemorate that awesome day, that great Passover day.
that great Passover day.
Years from now, I bet they'll still tell how Moses raised his staff and gave them all hell.
He made smoke and fire.
Man is a whiz.
I'll try to count like nobody's biz.
He parted the sea and let us walk through. Is there anything this man cannot do? Big deal.
Yeah, big deal.
What do you mean, big deal?
You think he did all that with his staff?
That staff of his is just a laugh.
This guy can't put two words together. I tell you, it was just freaky weather.
Open your eyes and see. What else could it be?
Earthquake maybe, or a tidal wave. Who knows, but it's no big deal. So everyone had a real close shave. It was dumb luck, no big deal.
The dumb is no big deal, just a bunch of crap. No big deal, you fell into his trap.
Me, I was ready to head on back, make amends with Pharaoh's folks. We didn't mean to rush off like that. That was Moses playing a joke.
Held in bondage for centuries, sir.
He's not rushing off, if you please, sir.
It was no big deal, so we wore a fetter. Look at us now, is this any better?
Absolutely, because we're free.
Come with me, across the sea.
This is where we need to be, where Pharaoh will never find us. All the bad stuff is behind us.
You can say that again.
Gladly. Ramses' army is behind us now. There's nothing up ahead to fear.
To fear.
Will not bother us over here.
Over here.
Whatever is over here.
Saw us coming out of Egypt. The Pharaoh let us fly. Saw us coming through the Red Sea. Got through that high and dry. Saw us coming to the Sinai. Lord, we're coming through the ride. Who cares where we're going? We'll know when we arrive. Who cares how we get there? It's so good to be alive. We belong to ourselves, and our hope has been revived. We're free, yes, now we're free. Saw us coming out of Egypt, the Pharaoh let us flee. And then he tried to catch us, now he's swimming in the sea. And here we are, wherever this may be, is where we'll be. We're flying high, and now we're finally free.
Now we're free, all right, but what do we do now?
Who cares what we're doing? Something new will come along. Who needs an agenda? We'll just sing a song. Our whole world is waiting, but we won't be waiting long. We're free, yes, now we're free. Saw us coming out of Egypt, we swam across the Nile. Saw us coming through the Red Sea, made it through the time of trial. Saw us coming to the Sinai, and we might be here a while, but we're free and clear. We've earned the right to slow. We are free. Yes, now we are free.
Joshua, are you hungry?
I'm starving, Dan.
Me too.
What would the gentleman like for dinner? Baked rocks or scorpion stew?
I'll be honest, Miriam, none of those sound finger licking.
That one's not so bad. Scorpion tastes like chicken.
What do we do about the food? There's so many mouths to feed.
Miriam's point is understood. Solid food is what we need.
Let's go back to Egypt. Ramses won't let us die. We'll work for him. He gives us food. He's not that bad a guy.
There's a thought, let's go back. Slavery's not that bad a deal. We build a pyramid or two, then sit down for a meal. We need some food to eat. Protein, carbohydrate, and water too would be real sweet. We're all about to dehydrate.
Very well.
It's the staff, it's the staff, it's the staff, take cover. Please stay calm. Careful where you point that thing. He's a walking, talking bomb.
So, where's the food?
It's on the ground.
On the ground.
Take a look, scrounge around. And it's really good. It's not just good, it's really great.
Yes, it is a tasty treat. Everybody grab a plate.
Every day from here on out, this food can be found. Every morning, pound and pound, you get breakfast off the ground.
Every morning, that's fantastic.
We are so enthusiastic. No to cook or clean or scrub. Scour up some magic rub.
What is this stuff called?
It's too good to be true.
It's called manna, it's a gift for all of you.
All of us. Moses gave us manna.
It's from heaven, not from me.
Moses gave us manna.
It's a gift from God, don't you see?
Manna, manna, manna. A food fit for a king. Manna, manna, manna. And we don't pay a thing. Man, oh man, it's good. Man is the perfect food. That is why we sing. Moses gave us manna. It's better than banana. Manna, manna, manna. Sing aloud, Hosanna. We all love you, Moses. You've given us our manna.
There's no way to make them see. Manna did not come from me.
There's no way they could know. Yes, we know, and even though you try to teach them, you can show what only you can truly know.
I guess you're right. All right, let go. You're sure we're on the right path?
I'm not sure of anything. Haven't I brought them where the Lord said I should bring?
Bring them here, Is that what you claim?
He put a map inside my mind, that's the same.
There's no milk and honey here. People think this deal is queer.
The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
The people don't like a mystery.
It's time we return to our ancient ways.
The people have forgotten their history. Some say we should go back to Egypt. Can your staff do that trick again? Can you split the Red Sea one more time? Get us back to Egypt land. Dathan is the one who is stirring up the trouble. We need to shut him up and do it on the double. He's a slimy little man.
Forget him, we need a plan.
Does this look like Canaan, Dan?
Well, Levi, does it look like it to you?
Must be near, I think we're overdue.
Is desert all we have got?
It all looks the same, that is true.
Well, that mountain over yonder is new.
Never seen so much smoke.
Never seen so much fire.
It's burning on top like a funeral pyre.
You feel that? It's Chuck Puckett. This place, I'm terrified.
Don't worry, children. This place is called Mount Sinai. He's God up on that mountain top. In a way, kinda lives up there. Above the clouds, up above the
I
world.
hear a voice up in the air.
Get real. Get real. No, really, you're not.
I hear a voice that says I am.
Am what?
I am God, it says I am.
Give me a break, there he goes again. Will someone please deliver us? Now he thinks he's God, that he's more than man. Deliver us from a deliverer. He's mad.
He's bonkers. He's insane.
I hear it now.
Hey, we hear the same.
Smoke and thunder, fire and cloud. Up on that mountain it's really loud. Up on that mountain, right near the top. The smoke and the thunder, they never stop. What is his name? We keep hearing I am. What is his name? We keep hearing I am. What is his name? We hear I am. Thunder and lightning, fire and smoke. Voices of thunder, the voices spoke. The voice on the mountain is much too near. And what is it saying to us down here? What is his name? We keep hearing I am. What is his name? We keep hearing I am. What is his name? We hear I am. and thunder, fire and cloud. Up on the mountain, it's really loud. Up on the mountain, right near the top. The smoke and the thunder, they never stop. What is his name? We keep hearing I am. What is his name? We keep hearing I am. What is his name? We hear I am. Here I am. Here I am.
Zippy, I've got to go up there.
I know that Moses, but I'm scared.
There's nothing to be frightened of. I'm going up to talk with God. I've tried to be prepared. That doesn't mean I will be spared. But he's calling them, he is calling me, he is calling us because we dare to be free.
I'm afraid for you, but more afraid for them. I need you, they're my children. I'm afraid of all that they might do without you there to guide them.
They've got Aaron, they've got you. They have elders who will lead. They hear the voice of God on Sinai.
Without you, they will never see how to be free.
Zippy, I've got to go up there.
I know, but I'm still scared.
There's nothing to be frightened of. I'm going up to talk with God. I'll only be gone a little while. I've been there before, you know. And now I must go the extra mile. I must go. There are things that I must learn.
Moses,
Yes, my love.
I'll be here when you return.
I know that, my love. I couldn't leave unless I knew I could come back home to you.
Has Moses gone away?
The mountain called, he couldn't
But
stay.
why, in the name of God, why?
That's the very reason why. The very reason why.
Who cares if that silly fool has gone up there? Who cares? We won't see him again down here. He'll be toast before you know it. He'll never come back down. Who cares? If you're waiting on Moses, you're the only ones who care.
Nathan, every time you open your mouth, it makes you wonder why you have one.
Wait to tell the truth, of course.
Yeah, to tell the truth, of course.
It's none bold man has ever done. Moses has deserted us, he's climbing that volcano. We won't ever see his face again. Was it really worth the fuss to let my people go? Let's make that how it's all began. Back in Egypt, things were nice back then.
We're not going back to Egypt to get around our luck.
Yeah, keep your yapper zipped. Don't be such a smuck.
Who cares? I'm just offering my opinion. Merely want to lend a helping hand.
Who cares? It's just one man's opinion.
We need to go back to Egypt land. So you don't like my solution, then keep on eating breakfast on the ground. You'll are living in delusion. Who cares if you are going round and round? Round and round and round and round and round. Round and round and round and round and round. Till everyone is 60 underground.
Who cares? No one wants your opinion, so keep it to yourself.
If we ever get to Canaan, Joshua will be the man in charge. But we aren't in Canaan yet. If we just go back to Egypt, then I would be in charge. Pharaoh is not likely to forget that Nathan was the Pharaoh's pet. Back in Egypt I was the boss over every Hebrew slave. Back in Egypt I called the shots. They obeyed all the orders I gave. I was treated with respect. I got carried on a litter. Pharaoh knew my name. He said,
There's no one better than you. Without you, I don't know what I would do. You have another golden cow or two.
back in Egypt I was born in a hut. But you can rise when you know how to be callous. I left that hut behind by breaking their backs, and then I moved into a palace.
He wore fine silk.
I drank fine wines.
He bathed in milk.
I had concubines. I wasn't wretched like the rest of them, but I lost it all because of him. Everything I had because of him. The Pharaoh will remember me when I bring these slaves back into his grace. Back in Egypt I will honor me when I meet him face to face. Moses will be dead or wrapped in chains. His name will mean nothing. He'll be disgraced of eternity. They'll just remember me, the man who brought them back to Egypt, the man who saved the people from this god-awful place. No one wants opinion. Who cares? He didn't mention my minions, so I'll keep it to myself. For the two of you, he didn't seem to care. You can share my opinions with everybody who cares. Who will follow a man with a plan? They'll soon forsake that I'm a joy. We'll be back in Egypt before you can say, Nathan the deliverer.
been on that mountain for 40 days, 40 days, 40 days in the smoke and thunder for 40 days. When will that man come down? How could he last for 40 days by himself? 40 days. Is he still alive? Is he gonna stay till the end of days comes round? Till the end of days comes round.
The people have been waiting for 40 days. Some are saying that's too long.
Some are saying that we shouldn't stay, that something has gone wrong.
Us to stay there for 40 years, stay up there for 40 years. We'd have to sit and wait right here till he learns what he has to learn.
Zipporah, we understand your fears. If you lose your man, you'll shed some tears. But we've got to make some plans down here in case he can't return.
Of course he's coming back to me, back to us. Wait and see, just have a little faith and you will see. He'll come back to us, he'll come back to me.
We must do something right away. We might not have another day before the people rise and say they'll follow Dathan's way.
40 days is far too long for them to have to be that strong. Everything is going wrong. We've got to make a plan. He's been gone for 40 days, 40 days, 40 days. We must decide if we will stay or we'll go the other way. It is time for us to say we'll forget about Canaan land. Just forget about Canaan land.
Gather all the people, call them all together. We must do what is needed and do it now.
We can't abandon Moses, we can't go off and leave him.
We must do what is needed, that's all I will allow.
You think it's just a matter of walking up a mountain, pulling up a chair to have a chat with God. He's doing what is needed. It takes preparation to purify the soul to face the fire and run.
That shouldn't take this long.
When you don't know God, you're too naive.
Who knows God? No one's that strong. That's why we believe. You've cried and you've pleaded. Now we must do what is needed.
What is needed? I need to know he'll come back. I need to see his face again. I need to know he loves me. He's not an easy man to love, because he loves his God above. How do you love a man who loves a God? What to say? knew his prayers are to his God. How can I hope to even try? He loves a God. I am out of place. This is not a race. No way can I out glorify his God. Can I ever be a part of his dreams? Can I ever understand what seems to take up every moment, his every waking moment? Just as well, time will tell if his God is love. Wait and see, he will still love me, and is God above our God. Can I ever comprehend what he sees? Do these visions need to come to me? We're together every moment, together every moment. I know he must love me and is God above, and our God above, our God.
The people are assembled.
Your attention, please. We all know Moses has been gone for days. Up on that mountain in the smoke and the haze.
He's not coming back.
Dathan, hold your tongue.
Just let him speak. He's God alright. Have you ever tried to hold your tongue? It's gross.
Moses is dead, or else he's jumped the ship. This whole thing's a farce. He's gone back to Egypt, where we need to go, make amends with Pharaoh. So we have to eat crow. We'll be safer, you know. We'll ask forgiveness for following that clown, unless you'd rather stay on this so-called holy ground.
It's too late for you. Look who's come into view. Let this man take a bow. Yonder comes my brother now.
What happened up there?
What happened up there?
What happened up there
to you, Moses?
Something has changed.
You're not the same in your face.
In your eyes
And your hair.
is radically different, and I feel that it's deep down inside. You're not the man who loved us before.
Moses, what happened up there?
What happened up there?
I have looked upon the face of God, where no man should turn his gaze. I have heard his voice inside my soul. I have stood in his dwelling place, and he gave to me to give to you his commandments to be our guide, that we might walk in righteousness and be forever sanctified.
Okay, what are the commandments?
What should we disallow?
There are 10 that you need to know for now.
Okay, everybody gather round. Moses gonna tell us what is going down.
Hear me, here's a list of 10 laws for you, so listen, friend. Here's what you can and cannot do. Here's the scoop, I'm telling you. Some things are good, some things are sin. We'll start it out with number 10. 10! This is the last one, number 10. Let's say you've got a real good friend who's got some things you much admire. So much, in fact, it's strong desire. If all his stuff looks way too nice, here's Almighty God's advice. Don't covet what your neighbor's got. God above says you should not. 9! Law number 9 is hard to do if you're not used to talking true. Don't ever lie, not one bit. God says don't, so get over it. 8! What's on the plate for number 8? It's bad to steal, God wants to state. You might think that you need it bad, but not to have it makes you sad. Don't mean it's there just for the taking. If you do, you'll be forsaken. Make this part of your belief. God gets mad when you're a thief. 7! The 7th law is for you all, the rich and poor and great and small. Now men, when the girl is really hot, you want her bad, but you better not. And girls, even though he's a handsome man, you need to wait for a wedding band. If you're not married, ain't no doubt. Adultery, forget about it. 6! Number 6 is no surprise. You shall not kill, it's easy, guys. Don't poke that spear or stab that knife. God says not to take a life. 5! Your mom and dad will be thanking him. They deserve what you give to them. So honor them with honor true. That's a good thing God says to do. 4! Number 4, here's what it's for. Once a week, it's a Sabbath day. And when it comes, close up the store. Rest at home, hit the hay. Keep it holy like he wants you to. Another thing God says to do. 3's come to number 3. Big number 3 you're about to hear, which has to do with when you cuss. Don't use God's name, he'll make that clear. If you do, he'll raise a fuss. 2, he's down to number 2. Advice for you at number 2. There's one thing you should never do. Don't carve a stone or paint a face to try and take Yahweh's place. God won't fit inside a box. He's bigger than a pile of rocks. Minimize your spirit's damage. God won't abide a graven image. Number 1, here's number 1. Here it comes, big number 1. To worship God, here's how it's done. There may be other gods, that's so, but here's the thing that you should know. Yahweh is the only one. For all of us, the only one. For all of us, there are no more. One God is all we're looking for. One God is all we're looking for. One God is all we're looking for.
I've got to go back up alone, one last trip to the mountaintop to get these laws carved into stone.
There's no way to make you stop.
I've got to go, I have no choice.
But the people,
They'll be fine. Every one of them has heard his voice. In time they'll understand the grand design. Don't you see there's a plan for us, how to live for ages to come? But we must obey the will of God. It's clear what must be done. Don't you hear that thunder? Keep the home fires burning bright. And if anybody wonders why, remind them God is right there in their sight. I'll be back before you know I am gone. Before you know I'm gone.
I know the room I've
you go up there, all the people will despair. Who knows what they will do? Who knows what they will do?
Gone again, gone again. Moses has gone again.
Just can't take around.
Left us here, disappeared. Left us here. Moses has disappeared. He's nowhere to be found.
Moses has gone again. We see that is a win. It's so fun when he's around. He brings everybody down. Now here's a thought, just think this through. Something fun for us to do. Why not build an idol too? Dance and sing around. Dance and sing around. What can we build an idol from? Well, don't forget we carried some gold that Pharaoh let us take away from Egypt land. And who can make our toy of gold? Well, Aaron knows, so we've been told. So go and get that so-and-so so he can lend a hand. Go get Aaron.
Bring your gold, go get Aaron. Bring your gold, go get Aaron. Bring your gold, bring your gold, bring your gold, bring your gold. Gold, gold, gold. We got Moses, don't need Moses. We got Aaron, we don't need Moses. We got gold, we don't need Moses. We got Aaron, we don't need Moses. We got gold, we got gold, we got gold, we got gold.
Aaron, this is so bad. Did you go suicidal?
There was a law against this. We can't pray to an idol.
Number 2, on the hit parade, you've laid the commandments in the shade.
Oh, that gold, there's so much gold, they talk me into this.
That violates, don't covet. Toss another one off the list.
It's blasphemy, I admit it's sinful vice, but in turn you must admit the workmanship is nice.
This is our golden cow. We have a golden cow. We'll all bend and bow before a golden cow. This is our cow of gold, our cow of purest gold. She'll never grow old. Now just go. We've never had a golden cow. We've never thought we'd need it.
She's smooth as silk to touch and easy on the eyes. We love her so much, it's hard to disguise. We've never had a golden cow, we've never ever seen one. And though we have our gold cow now, we'd rather see them be one. Play tambourine and horns more than the laws allows, and dance until morn around her gold cow. We'll even jump around and fall down in a pile. So watch us fall down and watch us go wild. So watch us fall down and watch us go wild. You are all stiff-necked fools. There lie your broken laws. You shattered every rule. This was the final straw.
Fools as I can explain.
There is nothing to explain. This is what the people chose. I swear it isn't so.
We chose the Lord.
We chose our land.
We all want to go home.
Please take us home.
God knows you don't deserve it. You've blown every chance to go. But because our God ordains it, because our God ordains it, because our God ordains it, I will lead you to your home.
Who cares? Just go home wherever that may be. Who cares? I guess the desert is the sight we want to see. Don't get did it lie, nothing but a cheap mirage. There's no promised land he's promises. Don't you see what he has done? You think you're heading home? That's nothing but camouflage. He's doomed you to this desert. It's brilliant sabotage. Who cares? You can stay with this stubborn old mule. Who cares? He'll destroy you if you play the fool. This will not end well. There are better ways to die. You'll be lost in the wilderness and you'll never fathom why. Good luck, you'll need it.
What'll we do now? We'll never get to Canaan, not after this.
We'll get to Canaan even after this. All this is only our Genesis.
How would God allow these tribes into Canaan? He should condemn everyone. We made the idol, broke rule number 1. No one in the world would forgive what we've done.
God's not of this world, and God has chosen us. We'll all get to Canaan. It's just a matter of trust. But you disappoint the Lord if you get your signals crossed. When God gets ignored, it's not without a cost. We won't waltz across the wilderness and stroll into Canaan land.
What do you mean by that?
I don't understand. I've lost the way to Canaan. I don't know where to go. We'll have to wander in the wilderness for a while until I know, until I find out where to go.
You must be joking us.
You are just provoking us.
Now wait a minute, people. So we have to pay some dues.
Joshua.
It's not like we've been angels. Some debts have been accrued. Atonement for mistakes will do the chosen people good.
Joshua.
We'll appreciate the promised land.
Joshua, I don't think you've understood. It's gonna take a long, long time to find out where we're bound. A long, 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 long time till we come to Canaan ground.
Canaan can't be far. It's not in outer space. How long must we wander in this God-forsaken place?
We're not forsaken, God's all around, but now it is all up to us.
We're not abandoned, we're never alone. It's all a matter of trust.
Did not make that golden cow. You weren't there when it was made. It's not hard to understand. Maybe God needs a hearing aid.
We cannot say who's punished and who goes free. These are the rules, that's how it is. This is the way things must be.
We're strangers in a strange land, our feet and faces scarred. There's no way we can live like this. This is just too hard. Moses, this is just too hard.
It's a matter of trust that the Lord will meet all our needs. Just a matter of trust if we follow where He leads.
You're the leader, Moses.
You're the man who wields the staff. We all trust in you.
We know you work on our behalf.
This is the way it will have to be. The people can
gonna stand up and walk to Canaan. It's a hard road, I know. I'm gonna stand up and walk to Canaan, for my God has called me so.
We're gonna stand up and walk to Canaan. God will show us the way. We're gonna stand up and march to Canaan. There's no reason for us to stay. We got to be on our way. Hey, 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 we got to leave today.
Come on, Joshua.
We're gonna stand up and walk to Canaan.
Everybody, move out.
We're gonna stand up and march to Canaan. We're gonna get there, there's no doubt. We're gonna stand up and march to Canaan. There's no time to talk. We got to make our way to Canaan, and the only way is to walk. We've got to lead today. Hey, 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 it's time to be on our way. We're gonna stand up and walk to Canaan. We got a story to weave. God will lead us straight to Canaan. All we've got to do is believe. Walk on, walk on, walk on. Got to walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on. Got to walk on.
We're gonna stand up and walk to Canaan. Everybody,
Move out! We're gonna stand up and march to Canaan. We're gonna get there, there is no doubt. There is no doubt about it, no. No, 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 it's time for us to walk.